Hey makers, this is Dhruveen and this is the promotional video for my new Power Automate training program which is starting from 25th of April this year. So yes, it is a complete Power Automate beginner to advanced level of training program. So if you are looking for paid training program, then you can keep watching this video. I'm going to talk about what this program is all about, what I'm going to cover up in this, what you are going to learn, and at the end, what are the key takeaways from this particular training. If you are interested for free content already on my YouTube, there are lots of free videos available. You can simply watch it out over there. So let's get started. So first of all, this is completely the weekend training program. So if you're a professional or if you're a student or if you're a beginner, anyone can attend this particular training program. The overall training program is having 37 plus hours of training content, and overall 4 weeks we are going to connect. So totally 8 different sessions is going to happen throughout this training program. The whole training program is 100% practical based. So we are going to take the live case studies into training program and we are going to perform that. Also, I'm going to use some tips and tricks to use Power Automate in a better way. And at the end of the training program, at least you can gain that confidence to build the automate flow by your own. Also, in this training program, we are going to use the power of AI as well to build the Power Automate flow. So not just manual creation of the flow, but with AI as well, how you can improve your productivity. That's something also I'm going to teach throughout this training program. So in this training program, what would be the overall content I'm going to talk about? Now remember, this is the complete cloud flow training program. So we are going to cover up complete cloud flow in the detail. There is no desktop or RPA flow. So if you are looking for that, this is not a right training program for you. It's completely cloud flow training program. So first we are going to start with some basics and get started session. It's 4 hours of session which is starting on 25th of April 2026, and the timing for that is 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. IST. Now in this one specifically we are going to talk about the overall Power Platform suite, where the Power Automate in the Power Platform space is all about, what are the real use cases of Power Automate, what kind of automation you can do it for your businesses using Power Automate. Everything we are going to talk about in detail into this first class. Second class is all about, we are going to start the basics of Power Automate, where we are going to start our journey by understanding and implementing some real world use cases. We will be talking about different type of cloud flows available into the Power Automate world, like automated trigger flow, instant flow, schedule flow, all the different type of flows we will talk about. We will talk about different type of trigger, different type of action, how you can create your first Power Automate flow, what is JSON parsing, if you are getting the complex structure, how you can get the proper attributes from there, what are the most common action which is useful at Power Automate level. Everything we are going to cover up into session number 2. So I would say is week number 1 is all about the foundation of the Power Automate, where you will set up your base for the Power Automate. Now after that, we are going to start our journey by popular 2 data sources, SharePoint and Dataverse. Now the thing is that in this particular week, first of all, we will talk about all the basic fundamental of Power Automate, specifically like what are the different kind of loops available, what are the different type of actions available, how you can handle the complex JSON array, how you can handle the error, how you can do the exception handling, how you can write the different type of expression, every popular thing which every developer need to know for Power Automate to get started. That entire thing we are going to talk about into session number 3. I would say session 2 and 3 very important in terms of base clearance, as well as many things in the interview as well around this particular part, like exception handling and error handling. Like these are the things which every developer should know for building any complex flow at the production ready. And everything we will build with the enterprise based practices of what is connection references, everything we will be talking about in detail. Also, after that, we will be talking about how you can deal with the SharePoint and how you can deal with the Dataverse. These are the 2 most popular data sources. So whether you are Power Platform developer or whether you are a SharePoint developer, or even if you are a Dynamics 365 developer and you need to deal with the Dataverse, at the time, how you can handle those complex data sources, because SharePoint and Dataverse, this is having the complex data type. Complex data type in the sense like it is having the special data type like lookup data type, choice data type, people picker kind of data type. How you can handle that out, how you can handle the large data. Let's say you are having millions of row and you want to write the Power Automate flow on top of that, how you can improvise that particular flow, how you can make the API call, specifically like a REST API call within the SharePoint, how you can make handle the large data and everything. Those are the things we are going to talk about. Also, we will be talking about how you can deal with the list libraries, how you can deal with the different kind of tables, different type of files, everything we will be going to talk about in the detail. Not only these two systems, but let's say sometimes we need to integrate one system with another. At the time also how we can do that. That's also something we will going to learn into these two classes over here with practical case study and use cases over there. Okay. After that, we are going to talk about in session number 6 is all about approval and licensing. So whenever we are dealing with Power Automate, we need to consider a couple of things in the mind that, okay, what license is required, what are the API call limits per day, what is the tenant level limit, what licenses we need to use, what connection reference we need to use, how the approvals are working in the world of Power Automate, whether you send the approvals via Teams, via email, what are the different limitation of the approval, how we can overcome those approval limitation. Everything we will be talking about in detail in session number 6. Okay. Now, after session number 6, last two sessions is all about more advanced and enterprise ready automation. So in that we will be talking about some more advanced topic like on-premise gateway. So if you are having on-premise system and on top of that you want to deal with something, how you can leverage this out, how you can call the REST APIs, how you can call the custom connectors, everything we will be talking about that. Whichever topics we are going to talk about in session number 7 about all these advanced topics, in any automation interview when you are going with Power Platform developer role, people are asking most of the questions around this part. So everything industry ready and with the practical cases and scenario we are going to talk about in detail in this particular class. And last class is all about very important for different type of Power Platform integration. So we know that Power Platform components are coupled with each other, which means that you build the Power Automate that can be used in the Power Apps, that can be used in the Power BI, that can be used into other Power Platform product. It can be used with the Copilot and much more thing. So we are going to talk about the complete integration into session number 8. Also, in this particular overall training program, we are going to use some ready-made tools. So if you don't know certain tools like how that makes your life much more faster, that's also something we are going to do. Some of the expression I will teach you with the AI, how you can write it in a best way. Sometimes we are using some sort of action, but same thing we can do it with the function at the time how it can be done. Also, we are going to perform end-to-end deployment as well with the enterprise practices. So we are going to deploy our flow from one environment to another environment. For that, what would be the best practices and everything we will cover into this particular training program. Alright, so this is all about this entire training program. Now the dates which are already mentioned over here, also the link is available in my description box. You can always check our website www.powerplatformtrainings.com. Also the training program is starting on 25th April and ending on 24th of May. Total 8 session. In that there is one Saturday Sunday there is a break time. After 4th session we are having the break, and all the details are available on our website, as well as you can always connect us on our WhatsApp numbers, which is 7984675981. So message us over there and you will get the full details over here, or check out the link in the description box. From there as well there is more detail to connect us over there. Okay, so that's pretty much it about this particular training program. Hope to see you all in my new training program, which is starting from 25th of April. So if you are someone who is wanted to take the mastership in the Power Automate part, this is the perfect training program for you. So see you all in my new training program starting from 25th of April. Till then, have a great day. Goodbye.